As the culinary scene in Halifax continues to grow and diversify, one food entrepreneur is bringing a unique flavor to the table in the person of Chef Pamela Alexander Leonforde. Originally from Saint Lucia, Chef Pamela is a vegan chef, a plant-based nutrition advocate, and founder of Café Caye Mangé, known for its Afro-Caribbean inspired vegan cuisine. Her mission goes beyond just serving meals, as she believes that food can heal, educate, and bring communities together. Now bringing her passion and experience into Halifax, she joins us today to share her journey, her business, and why plant-based food might be more exciting than many people think. Chef Pamela, welcome to Community Updates.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. You're most welcome. For those of us who are meeting you for the first time, who is Chef Pamela beyond the kitchen?
Chef Pamela, I am a mom to an amazing daughter. That's my pride and joy.
Oh.
I am also a wife, and I am a food advocate. I believe that food is medicine. I spent my life, the early part of my life, trying to understand nutrients on a micronutrient level. And also because of my journey with food, my healing journey, I told God, listen, if you heal me, I will spend my life trying to educate people about why food is medicine.
So that means there was a time you were sick.
There was a time I was really, really sick.
Wow.
I mean, twice in my life, I was really, really sick. Once as a child, I spent 6 months in the hospital. And then at 24 years old, I began to have reoccurring symptoms of my illness. And that's when I was told I wouldn't live to be 30, I wouldn't walk, and I would probably be in a wheelchair if I did survive.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the beautiful island of Saint Lucia, my island home.
Look how she says it.
I know, I love her. She's beautiful, right? And I grew up there as the only girl in a family of 7 boys, right?
Wow.
So as a Caribbean girl, I mean, I had lots of responsibility in my home. You know, I saw my mom being an entrepreneur, being a single parent, and I learned a lot from her. But because I was ill, my mom, my 2 grand aunts took me in. And one of my grand aunts, Nenin, she was a community medicine woman, and she nursed me back to life, and I was always inspired by that. Yes.
So that, I guess, is the reason, or shall I ask, why vegan cuisine in particular? Is this, you know, from what you learned from?
I'm a plant-based person, and why I choose to be plant-based is because key component. When I was having recurring symptoms of my illness, I was going through some serious changes in my life, right? And I came across some people who were into plant-based food. They're actually Seventh-day Adventist Christians. And they taught me that food is medicine. And they, through simple practices, taught me how to reverse my disease through eating, through exercise, and through infusing micronutrients into my body. And that's when I made up my mind that I was going to choose this lifestyle for the rest of my life.
So this became a mission.
It became more than a mission. It became a passion, a desire. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So, well, now you founded Café Caye Mangé, and that means house of food, does it?
Cafe, yes, because in Saint Lucia we speak Creole, our own language, and so Café Caye Mangé. Caye Mangé is actually an actual place in Saint Lucia, but it means house of food or place to eat, depending on how you want to use it in a sentence. Yes.
And so with that establishment, you've built a reputation, but you've maintained your Afro-Caribbean feel to the food.
Yes, because I travel extensively as a chef, as a missionary, I have actually picked up quite a bit of, culinary experience in my travels. Like I lived in Kenya for a while, I lived in Uganda. And
Where did you train as a chef?
My training comes from a school in Greece, right?
Wow.
And I mean, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but they were the only ones offering a costly package for upcoming chefs, right? I mean, there were other offers there, but then they were quite interactive as well. So I learned different cuisines through training with them.
Okay. So what makes your approach to vegan food different from what other people who say vegan would probably be offering?
I love that question because I cook with love. Okay, I cook for my daughter because she grew up as a plant-based person, vegan. I cook with intention because I want people to understand why it is that you're choosing to have that meal. Okay, I cook with nutrients.
Right.
Okay, and so I want to infuse nutrients in everything that I prepare, and that's my main reason for cooking.
Now, I did have the opportunity to sample some of the food, and the first thought that came to my mind was it tasted like home, like there was. It didn't taste like processed food.
No,
So
love
when you
tastes
said,
like home.
you know, I cook with love, I cook with
intention.
I can almost say that.
Yes,
that I
definitely.
tasted that.
Yes, thank
The
you
food.
kindly.
So
thank you.
You definitely know your onions.
Yes.
Pun intended.
Thank you.
Well, the cafe started out in Yarmouth.
In Yarmouth, yes.
And what's that experience been like?
It's been quite interesting, a bit challenging as well, but I love Yarmouth. It's a community that's diverse. It's actually a fishing community. So people eat a lot of fried fish, a lot of lobsters, because that's the main economic stay of the community, right? And so I respect that. But I'm trying to really educate on making healthier choices and the fact that, you know what happened? I'm going to begin a mission called a Once a Week Vegan. I want people once a week to come and try this amazing food.
Once a week
vegan.
I like it.
All right, you come try once a week and see how that goes. And Yarmouth is a place. There's a port. The ferry comes in from the US, and we get a diverse crowd coming in the summer, right? And so being able to be in that location, it gives me opportunities to open my doors to a variety of people. People come from all over the world, and when they Google vegan in Yarmouth, they are pleasantly surprised to find a vegan cafe in Yarmouth. And so that's the first reaction that I get every single time when they come into my restaurant.
From Yarmouth to the world.
Yes.
Now that's awesome.
Yes, definitely.
Well, it seems that you're spending more time in Halifax these days.
Yes.
Shall we conclude that you're ready for the big city? I mean, Halifax is maybe easily 30 times more in population.
Yes,
yes. Are you ready for the big city?
Well, excitedly so, because generally in the summer, most of my clients come from Halifax. I do have yes.
They take the drive.
They take the drive when they come to eat the food, or when they are passing through on business, they come in. And I've gotten many requests from people in Halifax. When are you coming to Halifax?
Wow.
And I came to Halifax.
I'm pleasantly surprised. One, that makes you a tourist attraction.
Yes,
Yarmouth.
Yes, Yarmouth, yes.
But then it also makes you or your cafe a reason, for people to take a beautiful drive to.
Yes, it's a scenic drive. It's a beautiful town, lots to do, lots to see. And so Café Caye Mangé is there, one of the attractions.
And now it's come to Halifax.
It's come to Halifax,
So what are the opportunities that you see in Halifax for the cafe?
I love that question. I don't see opportunities. I see needs.
Oh, wow.
I see a need for educating people on, the health crisis that we have in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia has the highest rate of cardiovascular disease. When you combine all the provinces, we are the highest. And women are surpassing men in that, statistic. I see a need for having Caribbean vegan food on the platform. I see a need for that. I see a need for just, building community.
Right.
And so I just see that I'm trying to be part of changing that trajectory of how people eat, in Halifax as well.
How people eat, very important, because we're saying earlier, and I just wanted to bring that point in, where the health crisis, being able to get medical care, on time.
Yes.
But what you're proposing sounds more like preventive medicine.
Preventive medicine.
Eating your way to health, which is very interesting because some people think that vegan food means that you have to give up on either the flavor or the culture or both. And, people think that you cannot have vegan, healthy, and tasty in the same sentence, let alone on the same plate.
Yeah.
What would you say to such people?
Let me ask you a question.
Go
when
ahead.
you had your first bite of that burger that I gave you, what did it conjure up in you? What did you think?
I was shocked, to be honest, because it was flavorful. It was flavorful, and I've been trying to shed a few pounds. So my first thought was to feel guilty that I was doing something that was probably jeopardizing my calorie level intake, you know, my health. But then I was reminded, okay, this is plant-based, this is vegan,
made with love,
this is healthy, this is nutritious. So I was fascinated, to say the least.
And so a lot of the clients who taste my food, wow, right?
Okay.
Tasty.
So you get that a lot.
Oh, yes.
So I'm not the exception.
I mean, thank you. Thank you. It's a good example. But the wow, they can't believe, is this vegan? Right? It looks good, it tastes good, and it's nutrient dense.
Yes.
Right? And so that's the key things that I get all the time. This is vegan. And in the salad, everything comes with a salad that has micronutrients in there. Right? So I'm sneaking in the nutrients every chance that I get. So it's not just about flavor, it's about, you know, healthy, it's nutrients, it's intentional.
You're making us eat our medicine, and you're making us love
it.
Our medicine.
Yes, love it.
I like that. Oh, that's interesting. So if I walked into your kitchen today, forget what I tried yesterday.
Yes.
Like if I was a neutral person, I'd never tried anything. What would you recommend for me to try? What do you feel is like your winner every time?
Well, for now in Halifax, the Zesty Island Chicken Burger seems to be winning. In Yarmouth, people love the walnut wrap. I created this walnut wrap with because I love brown lentils. It's a very beautiful thing for me, and I created the wrap with walnuts, brown lentils, fermented cabbage for probiotics, the vegan cheese, and the avocados in a beautiful crunchy wrap. It's just heartwarming. It's beautiful. It's tasty.
Oh my goodness!
So that's a winner, and I will be serving that.
Right. So that's one of the things that you're doing. And what else are you doing in Halifax these days?
Yes, that's good. I am actually in Novelia Kitchen. And market every Thursday from 11:30 until 9 p.m. Serving my food. I serve my burgers, the walnut wrap, and the very first vegan oxtails and rice that you will find.
How are you going to achieve that? Wow.
I know, right? A bit of science and a bit of love. What I try to do, because I am so well traveled, I try to create a meal from each of the islands that I'm from, from, and I try to recreate them in a nutrient dense way. And so when you taste that, you taste the Caribbean, you taste the island vibe, you taste the flavor, but it's guilt-free.
That's the thing.
Yes,
I
it's
think I love about
guilt-free.
it. Yes. Okay, so let's talk a little more about your catchphrase, food is medicine. What are some of the health conversations that you feel that our community should be having when it comes to diet and lifestyle, especially, you know, like we were saying earlier, if people have to wait a little bit for a family doctor, it's getting better now, but if people have to wait for a family doctor, have to wait to be able to get certain diagnostics or imaging, you know, before treatment. What should we be talking about when there's an opportunity to eat an apple a day and keep the doctor away?
Yeah, that's a beautiful question. My grand aunt Tete, she passed away. She would always say, prevention is better than cure.
Indeed.
Right? And knowledge is power. So part of what I'm about, and my intention is to create spaces where I can teach, I can educate. Because I think, you know, ignorance is bliss when it is folly to be wise. If you do not know, you don't know what to do. So my goal is to really not just serve you food, but I want to be part of the trajectory that's educating people, that's having, you know, cooking classes, having health talks. Last year, I launched the Foods That Heal series with the Tri-County Center for Women in Yarmouth.
What is this? A TV series? Or
no, it's just I partner with an organization and you sign up for that and you come in and I put a presentation together. I also put together a beautiful spread of foods that heal, right? Prepared in the most nutrient-dense way. And then we have a conversation. We talk about the health issues, the health crisis, how we can, you know, how I can help to, you know, change that one nutrient-dense meal at a time. Simple foods, how to combine your foods to get the most nutrients out of them, you know. And so that was well received because also I was able to do that at the Black Loyalist Center in Shelburne as well. We came together and put that program together. So I would like to be able to extend that to Halifax. You know, I believe in educating. Education
Indeed.
is the key. That's how you can go
And
about.
where better
Yes.
to do that than Halifax, which is a university community. It's a
Yes,
college
definitely.
community. So who knows? Maybe we'll be able to get some of your courses into
I
some
hope
of the
so.
nutrition classes.
I'm here for it.
Oh, wow.
Definitely.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So over the next few years, what do you see the business evolving or morphing into, especially in Halifax and the rest of Atlantic Canada?
A center of influence. This is what I'm projecting. I'm asking God to be able to have that space that is an influential space. People can come and feel at home. They can feel loved. They can feel nourished. They can just, feel that they have built a relationship with somebody or with my space, that whereby they can feel at home there. They can be healed there. They can be nourished there. That's it. It's about love. I tell my daughter, be the change you want to see in the world.
Right.
Be kind. This is what draws people to you. People need kindness. They need healing, right? And food is a language that really, really brings people together, especially in our community. Everything is about food for us, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, listen, let your food be your medicine. So when you're coming together as a community, as a family, ensure that what you're spreading out on your table is healing you. It's healing your next generation, because if not, we're dying slowly, right? I mean, when I look at the statistics of what's happening within our community and all the other communities, it saddens me, but it also gives me an opportunity to make a change. And it excites me. So I'm looking forward to that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is all, really exciting stuff. Now, it sounds like a lot of what you cater to, or who you cater to, are the preventive medicine community. Do you offer anything to people who are already ill and, maybe may require some kind of therapy as alternative or in partnership with regular modern medicine?
Well, that's the education component. I remember when I had my juice bar in Kenya, I worked along with a medical doctor. He had his office downstairs and I had my office upstairs, my juice bar upstairs. And so when he had a patient, he would say, Doc, what do you recommend for her? Put a meal plan together for her, for me, right?
Okay.
And so because he understood that we had to work together. Right? There is a space for both of us.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
Doctors are important.
Yes.
And so as well as nutritionists, right? And so working together to create a healthier community is the best way to go about it. Right?
Indeed.
We all have a part to play in doing that. Yeah.
Very, very well said, Chef Pamela. Thank you so much for spending time with
thank
us on
you.
Community Updates, and wishing you all the very best.
Thank
I
you
hope
so
Halifax loves you as much as
They
you
do.
love Halifax and love
I feel
food.
that love all the time. I love it. I love Halifax. I love Yarmouth. It's a blessing. Yes.
It's always inspiring to see entrepreneurs building something meaningful in our communities, using culture, creativity, wellness, and whatever strengths that they've got. If you ever get the chance to experience Chef Pamela's Afro-Caribbean vegan cuisine, it might just change the way you think about plant-based food. This has been Community Update, where we continue to highlight the people shaping our communities. Until we come again your way next time, I am Modele Akintoku. See you soon.